Well guys, this is the aftermath of Storm Beryl. So everything in the hotel was shut down, and the breakfast buffet bar was open, but it could have been worse. It appears that most of the damage is leaves falling off the palm trees, and some of the rooms seem flooded, and a couple of these roofs with the palm tree leaves have blown off. And it's fairly choppy out in the water, but you can look at the beach, but you cannot go into it. And there's one of the trees that have blown down. Well, there's two of the trees, and they're out the chainsaws, as you can see earlier on this morning, chopping them up for firewood. We won't go cold to Mexico, we'll always have a fire, but yeah, gosh. They must have made a hell of a noise last night when the gales were here and they're bashing off the paths. So I think the wind had come from this way and hit into these rooms facing west, and they I think basically the sheer force of the rain has gone through and flooded the rooms. Certainly up on the first floor, I presume it's in the first, and no doubt up on the second as well. Yep, so here we are at the Princess Grand Riviera, just outside Playa Del Carmen in Mexico, and you're with the Tartan Tripper. So everything in the hotel today, apart from the buffet restaurant, is locked down, and the beach is not accessible, and there'll be a bit of a clear up job going on here today. But as far as we're aware, the hurricane is moving up the Gulf of Mexico, and then we'll head towards Texas. So this is the entrance to the Princess, the Grand Sunset Princess and the Grand Riviera Princess. There's sort of leaves and debris all over the tennis court area, and the toilet seems to have the roof is collapsed in. Not sure if you can hear this with the generator, but yeah, quite a clean-up job it's going to have to be. So the worst of the storm has been and gone, but hopefully there will be no more trees falling on the ground. Well, that's pretty deep, that water there as well. It's the same within the hallways of the rooms. The rain's just come through into the open hallways through the night, and they're trying to push all the water back out. So there is the top lobby bar where they're sweeping away the water as well. All the furniture has been removed. There's absolutely nothing open. All the sun lounges were tied up as well. But Larry the cat, he's okay. And this is just down towards our apartment. There's a couple of trees that fell right across the pathway, so stuff was blocked up, but they seem to have got the chainsaws out and cut them up and try to make a clear way now. So, and a couple of the statues you can see, they had their heads chopped off with falling trees, so it didn't seem too windy during the night, but we were to keep indoors and keep the windows all closed. So it must have been a lot windier than it appeared with these trees that have all come down. And here was a rather large tree just next to our apartment, which is just up there on the first floor. So it's come down there, right across here, blocked the pathway, and they've quite quickly cut it up. The wee monkey, it looks like his tail's taking a bit of a knock. Not quite sure what went on there, but yeah, they're doing quite a good job at just clearing things up very quickly. So here's one of the numerous pools. There's a woman with her little kid in the water, but as far as I'm aware, we've not been given the all clear to go into any water. A lot of guys have been in this morning scooping up the debris that's in the water as well, so yeah, quite a clear up job. So middle of July, summer holidays, and it's a bit of a ghost town. So this is our normal walk down to the beach. Nobody here at the moment. Gosh, yeah, a lot of debris, and this is the ridge over to the water. I'll try and zoom in. The sun's starting to come out, so it's quite hard to see the ocean here, but it's pretty choppy. But yeah, we're not allowed at the beach today, or certainly not for the foreseeable. Gosh, it looks a different place than it was this time yesterday. Okay. And here's the little, you see the resident lemurs, or they're like little meerkats. There's about 6 or 7 little babies there as well. There you go, mum, dad, aunt, uncle, granny. There's some more little babies. I dare say they didn't get a very good night's sleep either. Look just over there. Zoom in. There are 2 deer. Maybe just see one of them there, just ahead of him. There he is. He's looking right at us. Danny the deer. We must have a sister as well. There's 2 of them. They get to as close to you as your dog or puppy dog would as well. But yeah, they certainly don't seem to run away, so they must be used to the guests. Get past it up. Here we are. Pretty close. So I think that's at least 4 different deer I've seen on the grounds. I dare say they didn't sleep either. So anyway, from very tired Tartan Tripper, you've been watching our channel, and if you enjoy it, please remember to subscribe for more travel ideas, trips and destinations. Okay, all the best, stay safe.